Do you learn this sound? This sound is called the vibration bass, and it's the perfect moment for me to teach you the sound because after 2 years of trying, it finally clicked 2 months ago. The sound was brought to light in the beatbox scene in 2016 with the Swiss beatbox shoutouts by Inertia and MTS. And then in GBB 2020 Online it was made even more popular by Remix. There are 2 main ways to reach this sound. The first one involves throat bass. So check my tutorial on throat bass, which will make things easier for you because you will understand the terms that I'll be using in this video and because you probably have learned throat bass in the meantime. This first method consists in using your height and not too squeezed throat bass and lowering it by dropping your larynx. So it's going to sound something like this. This is our high throat bass, not too squeezed. And now we are going to do this while lowering our larynx or Adam's apple, whatever you want to call it, and pushing out more air until we find a crackling noise. So like this. I'm lowering it, I'm lowering it. You feel, more breath, you feel this crackling, starting to crackle. This is the crackle that we are looking for. This is a sound that you can hear when you heat up popcorn in the microwave and they explode. Once you found the right spot, keep the tension of the muscles and the placement of the resonance that fits right to you to find this crackle and push out more air, so it's going to sound like this. More air, more volume. This is a lower resonance on the mouth. Big warning. The sound at the beginning is going to hit really heavy on your throat and cause pain in the worst case and soreness in the best case.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
In fact, when I first got it, after 5 minutes of trying, I was already KO for half an hour. So remember to drink water before and after trying and also take quite long breaks, at least 15 minutes to half an hour before trying again, because you're going to hurt yourself. So remember, keep it at your pace, don't rush it, or you're going to freak up your throat, let's say. I also have a small tip for you. Once you found the crackling, keeping a nasal resonance makes the bass easier and smoother at the beginning. So now I will show you the nasal resonance vibration bass. While I'm doing this, I'm keeping my mouth shut and I'm letting the air and all the bass come out through my nose, while using an M mumbling sound just like in the throat bass tutorial. And once you'll get used to this vibration bass with the mouth closed, you can try to shift your resonance like if you were forming the letter C. So it's going to go from your nose down to your throat, like this. Also, to make it sound better, as you can probably tell, I'm using the mouth shape for the letter U and I'm lowering my jaw. So it's going to sound better by lowering your jaw and leaving a small gap, or just using the M letter, the mumbling, and lowering your jaw. So it sounds a lot better in my opinion, it sounds lower. Another good exercise for the vibration bass method 1 is going to be the transition from the squeezed and forward voice, so to a lower lowered larynx and a little bit more squeezed voice. So from to O, from A to O, and the O is about as low as you can go with your voice. And we are going to keep this engagement, this squeeze, while doing the throat bass. And we'll take it from high to low. And the transition is going to bring us to vibration bass. With a little bit more squeeze, we'll find that crackling spot. So it's going to sound something like this. And back. This is the exercise. It's one of the best exercise for the vibration bass in my opinion. Alright, we got the first method, and this is the one that I recommend to beginners because this is how I got it. The second method is going to be better for people that still haven't unlocked their throat bass, or for more advanced beatboxers that want to directly hit a note in vibration bass from their normal voice. For this method, we are going to use the J-tone voice, so the strained voice, the constricted voice that we've used for the throat bass.
And it's going to sound like this, so we gotta place it nasal, and we have this ratty tone, this really twangy tone, and it's not going to be squeezed too much. I can talk this way for how much time I want.
Alright, so we are going to use this squeezed voice and we are going to sigh into it. So when you are like mad or tired, it is something like
Come on, this day was.
So we are going to use
the J-tone voice and start sighing.
Not too forcefully at the beginning, because pushing out a lot of air is going to hurt more, but just enough to feel this crackling sound that you've already heard from the first method. So it's going to be like this. You find the spot and then you push more air. The transition. Is going to sound like this. I don't recommend this method for beginners. You can try it, but for me it was harder to do. The vibration bass is going to sound different from mine depending on which type of throat bass you're using. If you're using the codfish throat bass, so the lighter, more at the resonance focused throat bass, so the one like this, your vibration bass is probably going to sound more smoother, and there's going to be more air coming out. While if you are squeezing a bit harder, so it's going to be the squeezed throat bass or slither bass, I've seen them call it, but I'm not sure if it's the right way to call this. It's going to sound like this.
This is the squeezed throat bass or the slither bass.
With this kind of throat bass, your vibration bass with this closure is going to sound more crackling, so like this. It sounds like because I can't really do it well. And this also is going to hurt more at the beginning, so I'll advise you to not do this. So keep your throat more relaxed, do not squeeze too much. In a basic beat, it's going to sound something like this. Alright, the tutorial is over. Hopefully you got the throat bass with one of these two methods. If you did, I'm really happy for you. Write me a comment down below. And if you have any more questions or you want me to be more clear and specific with information, leave me a comment down below and I'll answer all your questions. Thank you very much for watching until the end. This was a long one, but the vibration bass is hard, so the tutorial must be accurate and good enough to avoid injuries. I don't want you to hurt yourself, guys, while practicing something that is supposed to be fun. Alright, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.